A famous flower show takes place in the 32-hectare Keukenhof near Lisa each spring, a magnificent festival of tulip blossom. The history of the tulip dates back to the Ottoman Empire. In the 16th century, Dutch traders introduced tulip bulbs to Leiden, where the bulbs were subsequently cultivated. The tulip was an instant success. It created a brand new industry until it became overpriced. But eventually the market settled down. Today, there are thousands of varieties in countless fascinating colors and forms. The tulip is a vernal messenger and a symbol of Holland. This city of squares, bridges, lanes and hofjes is one of the most beautiful shopping cities in Holland. Due to its location, Haarlem has always been an important city. In the center of the Old Town is the Grote Market, a junction of 10 streets. Several noble buildings surround the square. The Grote Kerk overlooks the square, a late Gothic masterpiece of church architecture and the final resting place of Frans Hals and Lieven de Kay. Its well-preserved gable houses indicate the great wealth of the city's former inhabitants who prospered due to art, architecture and trade. Its picturesque bridges, grachts and buildings have inspired many artists. This led to the foundation of the Haarlemmer Malerschule that later became world famous. Today, there is no sign that the city was besieged by the Spanish for 7 months during the 80 Years' War, when its citizens were finally forced to surrender. From the 11th to the 13th centuries, Haarlem was the princely residence of the Counts of Holland and was already a splendid city. During the Dutch-Spanish War, life there was very hard. And following the end of Spanish rule, the city took in several refugees from Flanders. Later, a unique period of prosperity began, a golden century, and Haarlem has managed to retain its great and glorious past. There are around 70 varieties of Dutch cheese, and it's exported all over the world and has been since 1184. The tranquil landscape makes it difficult to imagine the dangers of the ever-threatening sea. But the land is fertile and the people take great pride in it. The fascination of old cities, dreamy fairy tale-like villages, paintings by some of the world's greatest artists, bicycles and windmills. A land of the familiar and also the unusual. Holland, a country of both past and present.